Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the RAMBAM, Hilchos Talmud Torah. Today we begin Perek Beis, the second chapter, Halacha Aleph, the first halacha, Meishivin, Malami Tinoikis B'chol Medina Medina. You need to bring a teacher of children to every single Medina, every single state, B'chol Plach, in every village. You need to have teachers all around to be able to teach our children. And any city which does not have a school in which children are learning, we put the city into excommunication until they bring a teacher, a Rabbi for children to that city. Now we're going to see why is this so severe. It doesn't say if you don't have a yeshiva for older kids or a koila for young men. It's talking over here literally about children. Why are we so strict about making sure that the children have what to learn with? And if they don't bring a Rebbe in there who's going to teach, so then they should the whole city should be destroyed. Why? Because the world itself only exists. It exists upon the hevel pm, the air from the mouths of the children that are learning Torah. This is a quote of a Gemara, and the Gemara over there understands the following. Torah itself is pure. It's Kedusha, it's the mind of the Rebbeinu Shalom, it is our connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it brings His Ratz and His will into the world. The adults that learn the Torah, we've been through a lot. We've seen a lot, we've experienced a lot, we've sinned, we've stumbled, we've fallen, we got back up, we fell down again, so on and so forth. And our mouths we used for Lashon Hara. We ended up speaking gossip and evil slander and speech. Perhaps we had foul language that came out of our mouth. Perhaps we had critical words that came out of our mouth. Maybe we put people down and we hurt people's feelings. So we've been through a lot. And the Torah is coming and we're trying to use it to purify ourselves and cleanse ourselves and connect ourselves to Hashem. But children who are pure, who have not tasted the pleasure of sin in their life, they don't understand what Lashon Hara is. Their mouths have never been used to put people down and to criticize and to hurt and to bash. They never spoke evil gossip. Their mouths are pure. So when the pure Torah comes out of their mouths, it's the most powerful, purest Torah that there is in the entire universe. And therefore the world, which was made for the Torah, which HaKadosh Baruch Hu made Ma'aseh Bereishis, the creation of the world. And He said it's going to be hanging in place until there will be a time in history called Kabbalah Torah, when the Jewish people will stand by Har Sinai and receive the Torah. And therefore, if you're Makabel, if you accept the Torah, very good. If not, the world will go back to Sayu Vavo, will go back to being unformed and void. And therefore, when Klal Yisrael stood by Har Sinai and we received the Torah, so we gave a reason for the world to exist. So the children who are learning the Torah in the purest form possible, so they are truly battery packs, and they are generators, and they are forces behind the entirety of the running of this universe that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does. And therefore, if you have a city, you have a town, you have a country, you have a state, and there's no schools or there's no yeshivas where there are young boys that are learning the Torah, so then says the Rambam, based on the Gemara, that city deserves to be destroyed and excommunicated, because we need the Hevel PM. We need the air, the speech, the spiritual strength of the Tinoikah Shel Beis Rabban, of the children, to bring in the Kedusha and the Tahara, the sanctity and the purity of the Torah into this world, so the world should become a place that is running on Kedushas HaTorah in the best and the most possible way. So therefore, says the Rambam, make sure, first things first, there's a place for the children to learn. All the best.